I mean, draft night. I mean, obviously, it's something that I've been dreaming of my whole life. So, just going through that day with my family and friends, and having them there celebrating me. I mean, it meant the world to me. And yeah, I mean, I was head down, crying, looked up, championship hat was in front of me. I just put it on. I mean,
He had like 3 hats. He had like it was like he was picking to college. He had them ready to go.
yeah. So, nah, but it was a cool touch for sure.
It's a great place, and it's a long line there. So just being able to be successful and kind of following Calvin's footsteps again, drafted is just really special. And he's been great so far, and I can't wait to get started.
Congratulations on all you guys for being drafted. Jalen, I have a question for you. I saw an interview with Mike Shrewsbury where it was this season where he said when he first joined the team, transferring over from Siena, he didn't know how to use you right away. He had to kind of learn how to play you. You're a unique player. Did you learn anything from that experience that you can apply to accelerate that process now with a new team and a new coach?
Definitely. I mean, I think it was just a system. Coach Shrewsbury kind of runs like an NBA system. So just getting in with him basically, and just watching a lot of film, getting on the court with him, and just seeing his vision kind of helped me. So I think just communication part on both sides between players and coaches is going to be really big for me coming here to Denver.
Julian, I think some Nuggets fans found some lights from your 2 years about the Nuggets winning the finals and their performances. I was just curious if that was just you appreciating good basketball, or if there's any Nuggets fandom in your life, or
Nah, that's just being a basketball fan, an NBA fan, appreciating the game. Obviously, I respect what they, the season they just had and the success they had. So, I mean, it's a blessing to be here.
Jalen, Chris Marlowe with Altitude Sports. I've heard some comparisons your game to Andre Miller, the former Nuggets standout. Are you familiar with Andre? And do you think that's an apt comparison, or would you compare your game to anybody else that we know of?
Definitely. I think the back down thing is kind of similar between me and him. And actually, somebody just sent me a picture of Andre Miller in 24, so I think that's also kind of funny.
Hunter, just wanted to get you went to Clemson for 5 years. Obviously, COVID, and I know for all of you guys, COVID probably impacted the way that you got into just had to develop through college and all of the levels before. What did you learn just at Clemson, and how do you think that experience do you think can help you translate to the NBA?
Yeah, man, like you said, I played college basketball for 5 years, have a lot of experience, playing high-level basketball. Obviously, the NBA is a step up, but I think that experience will help me early on. And also, being at Clemson 5 years, I had to accept a lot of different roles while I was there. So I think that'll prepare me for accepting a role here as well.
Cal, you said you felt like it was your responsibility to maximize Joker's window, championship window with this team in your responsibility, in your current role. How do these guys help that vision or fit that vision that you have?
Well, I think one, I like to utilize the draft to get archetypes that are hard to get in free agency or trade market. So I feel like all these guys up here on the stage are unique. Julian's a great shooter, 6'7" guard. Jalen's a great basketball player all around, and can make others better with his play. Hunter's got an incredible motor, is a great shooter. Surprisingly, flexible for his game and can play on the wing. And honestly, we still even have Colin Gillespie, who was out all last year, so I almost look at him as part of this class. Like, I know Coach Malone values him, and I value him, and so he's not up here, but all these guys, it's hard to find true point guards. We feel like we have 2 of them in Jalen and Colin. I think that's going to help maximize his window when we get these guys that you can't get otherwise, and we raise them.
For all you guys, you can just go down the line, but other than the obvious and that you're joining a championship franchise, what makes you most excited to be a part of this Denver Nuggets team?
I mean, just the way they play basketball, they play the right way and play for each other. I feel like in today's age of basketball, it's kind of getting lost, playing for one another and playing to win. So being able to join an organization that's all about winning, all about each other, I mean, it's a blessing.
Yeah, for me, I'm really excited, to play behind, guys like Jamal Murray and, Caldwell Pope, who've been, consistent starters in the league and who have been on championship teams, to get behind guards like that, just to learn and see what type of work you have to put in is going to be really big for me, and I can't wait to start.
Yeah, and then, touching on both of those things, obviously just won the championship. So, we'll be in a winning culture. And like you said, team first. And then, just playing under a lot of high IQ level guys. So really just going to learn as much as I can about the game, try and soak it all up, and, go from there.
Go over, Hunter. Do you have a player you try to follow your game after, or somebody that you kind of look to as an example for yourself?
No, sir, not really. I think there's different pieces from other players' games that I try and take things from. But I think I'm unique in a lot of ways. So, I kind of just try and be the best version of myself.
Calvin, can you talk about what you see in these three guys as far as the culture and how important it is that they act chemically right with the Nuggets and the culture that you guys are building right now?
Yeah, I think they're all high character guys. They're all tough. They're all smart. They're all skilled. And I feel like they all bring something a little bit different than we currently have. I think having a balanced roster, diverse roster is going to be very important going forward and trying to have a sustainable organization and team.
Julian, who are some guys that you modeled the game after you watched film of, in coming through the game?
Obviously there's a ton of players that I enjoy watching and take bits and pieces from their game, but seeing tall shooters, guys like Clay, have success in the league, especially early on in his career, what got him on the court was defending. So just being able to focus in on my ability on the defensive end and keep growing that. So there's plenty of guys, but tall shooters are all around the league are having great success right now.
Julian, the game-winning shot you made against UCLA, what do you guys call that play? Did one of you have a name for that? What do they call that? I know you probably went over this a lot after you did it, but can you refresh us on it?
Yeah, the name of the play is flip. So yeah, it's an actual play. Flip. Yep. A little pitch back.
Hey, Julian, you brought Calvin, so tweeted me a picture of Michael Malone's game. First, have you heard from Coach yet? And second, what are your impressions?
He texted me. He texted me the morning after the draft. Seeing that picture is obviously legendary photo. So I feel like why not? And obviously everybody's loving it. Just having fun with it. At the end of the day, just having fun. Obviously, I'm super blessed to be here, but now that I'm in town, it's time to work. So I'm ready for that.
Calvin, you got a guy that played 3 years, two guys that played 5 years. Is that, part of the strategy now, the championship roster, older players? What was the calculus of getting more experience together?
Yeah, just getting good basketball players, guys that impact winning. Oftentimes, those guys have to be in college a little bit longer. I think every single one of these guys, at some point during the season, coach maybe feel comfortable putting them in the game if we have injuries or if they play really well. So I think that's important, to have those kind of guys on our roster when, we're just coming off of winning a championship and we need to get stuff done now.
For all of you guys kind of just down the line, what is your impression when you're watching Nikola Jokic dominate and dictate a game like you guys?
It's amazing. He's the best player in the league, and every time he turns on the TV, it's like magic's happening. I feel like I've never seen him miss a shot, but at the same time, he's always playing the right way, and I'm super excited to share the floor with him.
For me, watching him, just watching the way he passes the ball, how he sees the floor. He tries to see the game, see the play before it even happens. So I feel like his passes are just super on time, and it puts a lot of pressure on the defense when somebody can share the ball like that.
Yeah, he was awesome to watch, especially throughout the playoffs this year. He sees the game a little bit differently than everyone he's playing with or against. Very methodical and, doesn't get sped up. And, just like he said, I don't think I've ever seen him miss a shot.
Have you guys had anybody reach out on the team and welcome you to the Nuggets? I don't know if you texted with Nikola or anybody, but has anybody reached out to welcome you to Denver on the team right now?
Yeah, me and Colin Gillespie became friends through the draft process last year. So, he made sure he hit me up. We chopped it up a little bit, and I seen him earlier today, so that was really cool.
Yeah, for me, Thomas Bryant, from Rochester, he reached out to me and told me, it was a great place and everybody was good. So that was the guy who texted me.
And then Jack White. We actually met each other in Italy playing in the World University Games a couple years ago. I was with USA and he was with Australia. So he reached out when I got drafted.
Julian, I know you had huge moments on the international stage for Team Puerto Rico. What did those moments teach you, and how are you going to use them to help you prepare for this time?
Yeah, that was a great experience. I was 17 years old playing in the U19 World Cup, and that was my first introduction to playing against other pros. You know, obviously international guys have been pros for some time now, so you know, to be able to play against that type of competition, have success, you know, just be in that situation, it was super big for me and my growth as a player. Just how I play, how I see the game. Yeah, it was an amazing opportunity.
For all of you guys, I know that Summer League is coming up for everybody. What's the one thing you guys would like to see yourselves get better at during the Summer League experience?
I mean, making this jump from college to the pros, I feel like there's room to improve everywhere. You know, playing against the best players in the world, bigger, faster, stronger. I feel like there's not one specific area I'd pinpoint. It's just improving overall as a player, just making this jump.
Yeah, definitely. Just to piggyback off that, you know, just improving basically every aspect of the game. I think for me, the biggest thing would be like, you know, playing with more pace and, you know, trying to run the offense at a quicker pace.
I'm really looking forward to, you know, just learning the ins and outs of the NBA game. Obviously, the style is very different than college in a lot of ways. So, you know, just being around the organization and the coaches, just really trying to learn the NBA style.
Calvin, I'll piggyback off of that. What are you hoping to see from these three guys on the league?
Just a version of what they were in college. I want to see them go out there and compete, play hard, you know, play the games that they got known for and that they got drafted for. Fit together as a team, you know, play well together.
Thank you guys. If you guys want to stand up and hold your